Refresh, and there we go. Alright. Back at it. Been a minute since I've been here. Trying to remember everything I needed to do. The main thing I wanted to do today was catch Lugia and beat Red. But first, I wanted to go down a list of side quests that I'd forgotten about previously. Starting in Fuchsia, because I want to head out east. Probably should have started out there, but oh well. Because there's a trade you can make up here with this woman looking for a Chansey. This isn't necessarily a super important side quest, but this trade is noteworthy in that it is the only way to get any fossil Pokemon in Gen 2. So, I don't think I actually caught a Chansey in this game. I think I just transferred it from Yellow and bred a couple of them. So I have a Chansey and a Blissey waiting for me. I think I also already have an Aerodactyl, but again, figured I'd do this for fun. Yeah, that's all of the fossil Pokemon naturally available in Crystal. Oh, use an item. What you got? Oh, Goldberry. Huh. That's interesting, because I feel like a lot of the time you get Goldberries from Pokemon transferred from Gen 1. Anyway, the next thing on my list is up in Cerulean. I don't want to have to transfer a bunch of Pokemon from my boxes, so you can forget Supersonic. I want to go visit Bill's grandfather, who I don't know that I ever even talked to when I was up here last. I think I just did the, not Nugget Bridge, I guess, Nugget Route, whatever these guys are, and then just left. But if you go up here, my grandson Bill told me about a Pokemon that has a long tongue. I do, in fact. That is Lickitung. There's two things that I find very funny about Bill's grandfather. He gives you a bunch of stones, typically evolution stones, aside from the Everstone, which is, I guess, the opposite of an evolution stone. And they're all of the stones... Oh, I have to leave and come back, I guess. They're all stones that evolve that Pokemon. So, I show him an Oddish, he gives me a Leaf Stone. With the exception of, in Heart Gold, for whatever reason, not Soul Silver. In Soul Silver, I think they kept all of these Pokemon the same. But specifically in Heart Gold, in order to get the Water Stone, you need to show him a Marill, for some reason. Which is really weird, because in every other game you show him a Staryu, which follows the same pattern of, like, evolving via stone. But Staryu isn't, like, version exclusive or anything. Like, Staryu's available in every game. I don't know why they changed it like that. Because in games where, to get the Firestone, you have to show him a Growlithe. In games where Growlithe isn't available, you show him a Vulpix. Which, like, okay, yeah, they're version exclusive, that, like, kind of makes sense. But Meryl is just... I don't know. He just really likes Meryls in Heart Gold, I guess. I don't know. The second thing I find really funny about Bill's grandfather being here is that the implication is that he's like house-sitting for Bill while he's going to visit family in Goldenrod. But the grandfather is also presumably part of the family. So he left his grandfather here to go visit all of his other family. There's something very funny about that to me. And that's also one of the only ways to get, it's the only guaranteed evolution stones in this game. You can get them from other trainers calling you, but the only ones guaranteed are from Bill's grandfather. The second thing I wanted to do... I think I set the day right. I want to deposit all of my Pokémon. Pull out my actual team, because I believe Silver should be here. You can refight him. I believe it was on Wednesdays. Might be in Victory Road, though. I thought they said he was up at the Elite Four, but... yeah, it doesn't appear in here. Further down. Just gonna Google this real quick. I know you can find him in Mount Moon, but I don't think he fights you there. Does he fight you at Mount Moon? Yeah, Monday and Wednesday. Oh, do I just have to go further into the Elite Four, I guess? Who do I want to lead with? Probably Rogue. Yeah, so I was just like one tile off. Actually, no, I just came here because I knew you'd come running up. Alright. You are a good 10 levels below me, but what you gonna do? I suppose earlier in the game this would be a pretty good grinding spot. Crobat. I don't have anything better? I guess I'll just flamethrower, I don't know. Thought about switching, but it almost doesn't seem worth it, him being 7 levels lower. Go ahead and swap for Typhlosion. Where... Ah, Dr. Slow. Right there. Dr. Slow will take that fine. Ooh. Nope, I recovered with leftovers. That'll probably deal, yeah, about as much as I'll recover with the leftovers. It is nice how, at least in later games, the AI is actually smart enough to switch out of a bad scenario sometimes. Go ahead and take a Thunder Wave and knock him out. I guess... Oh yeah, 10 levels higher, I'd definitely be faster than a Magneton. Donphan and Magneton are probably about as fast as one another normally, I think. Oh, Alakazam. Back to Rogue. Reflect. I guess that makes sense if you expected the Donphan to stay in. I don't think an Alakazam could one-shot a Donphan unless it knew Ice Punch. That's game. Darn, I still can't win. I have to think more about my Pokémon. Try not to lose. Oh, hey Gina, how's it going? Still haven't caught a Drowsy. Not sure why you'd want to catch a Drowsy, to be honest. But, you do you, I guess. So with that fight done... Going to... What do I need to do next? I'll go ahead and deposit Rogue... And probably Diesel. I want to pull out Jewel and Ace. Also, yeah, I've been raising a Heracross and a Tyranitar sort of off-screen. I figure if Stadium 2 gets too difficult, they might be nice to have, but otherwise I want to try not to use them. The next thing on my list is Pewter City. Because last time I went all the way down through the Whirl Islands without realizing that I'd never actually grabbed the Silver Feather, which you get from this random old man in Pewter. That thing brings back memories. When I was young, I went to Johto to train, You remind me so much of what I was like as a young man. Here, I want you to have this item I found in Johto. This item that happens to reveal a legendary Pokemon. Have anything else to say? Going to new, unknown places and seeing new people. Those are the joys of travel. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I was missing to get Lugia. Next on my list, I wanted to go here. To do two things. First, real quick. Much like in Yellow, I believe, yeah, Pikachu has a custom surf sprite in Crystal. Didn't know that till recently. I just wanted to show that off. That if you can teach a Pikachu surf, it'll look slightly different than just the generic Lapras that you get otherwise. Second thing I wanted to show off was, despite the fact that my Pokédex is in fact not complete, I believe... Yep, excellent, you've completed your Pokédex. Congratulations! This certifies that you have completed the new Pokédex. Congratulations! The graphic artist will print out a diploma for you. You should go show it off. That's if you hook up the Game Boy printer. But I just found that funny because I transferred the Mew that I got in Yellow, and that, like, I find it funny that this happened in Yellow as well. If you talk to the game designer as having owned 249 Pokemon, he'll give you the diploma, even though I'm missing Lugia from the Pokédex. It's just still very funny to me. You can basically get a freebie with, presumably either of the mythical Pokemon. And that, I believe, is everything I wanted to do in Kanto. I'm gonna go ahead and deposit Jewel again and pull out Utility. Because now that I have the Silver Feather, I need to actually go catch that Lugia. So, come back to Saffron and take the train. Back in Goldenrod. I actually have a couple more things I want to do before I head straight to Whirl Islands. First thing is I want to go on the radio. Look up... I believe I set the time right. Did I not? Ah, Buena's password. Today's password, let me think, it's Growl. Go upstairs and tell her Growl. Hi, did you tune into my radio show? Remember today's password? I do. I heard it outside the building. Everyone ready? I want to hear you shout out today's password for Tristan. It was Growl. Yippee, that's right. You did tune in. I'm so happy. Earned 1 point. Congratulations. Yep, our contestant was Tristan. Thanks for coming. I hope all you listeners will come too. I'll be waiting. I believe, because that is 30 points on my card. Your blue card reached 30 points today. That's so wild. There isn't a prize for hitting 30 points, but You came by so often, Tristan. I'll make you a special deal. How'd you like my phone number? Oh, okay. Kind of a weird thing for a celebrity to do, but you do you, I guess. Look forward to hearing from you. I don't think there's anything I actually want from the points, because you can exchange them with her receptionist or whatever? I don't know. I received some rare candies through her earlier in the playthrough. I guess I'll grab some Ultra Balls? I don't know. I'm pretty sure all my stats are fine, so I don't really need any of the vitamins. I don't even know what Buena's phone number does. Also, while I'm here, I might as well gamble. Here for the lucky number show. 99. I don't think that matches anything. Yeah. I'm curious if I call Buena the disc jockey. Can't come to the phone. Oh, because she's she can't come to the phone because she's busy hosting a radio show. The other person I wanted to talk to in Goldenrod was I never came back. I think if I talked to Bill... Oh yeah, it's Bill's sister. We'll just hand out his phone number. Oh. Hang on, I need to forget somebody else's phone number because my phone can only hold 8 numbers. See ya, Beth. I believe Bill will give you a call. Or you can call Bill to see how full your PC box is. Also, hi, Bill's dad. Bill's deadbeat dad. Nobody needs any new moves. He'll give you some solid stuff, but I already know everything I need to know at the moment. I think, right? You know Ice Beam and not Ice Punch, right? Yeah. You know Thunderbolt. Yeah. But I wanted to try calling Bill, who has no title. Okay, so it's like it's administration's... Okay, it's not just literally his phone number. Six more Pokemon. Get out there and fill it up. Good to know. The next thing... I want to fly home. I don't remember if I showed this off or not, but in transferring a bunch of Pokemon to Crystal, I believe I want ornament. Oh, did I not? Or is it still on a Pokemon in the box? I might have to do that later or something. I transferred up a bunch of Pokemon from Yellow, and they all have, like, not they all have, but some of them have exclusive items. You can only get that way, I believe. One of them is, yeah, Psych Up. It's, like, only available from, like, Abras that are transferred from Gen 1. There's a bunch of, like, selling items and whatnot as well. But one of the items I wanted to transfer, or one of the Pokemon I wanted to transfer up with an item was the Ammonite from Pokemon Stadium, who, because I got it from winning at the gym leader castle, has a special item attached to it. I'll box Polar for a moment. Maybe, did I? Are they like right here? No. It's fine. Is there... No, you're holding the Bitterberry. You're holding nothing. Huh. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, there should be an Ammonite holding a normal box somewhere, and that normal box contains a trophy that you can display in your Gen 2 bedroom. But I guess... I don't know what happened to it. It's presumably somewhere. There's also a gorgeous box that contains a gold trophy that you get from a Psyduck, again from Stadium 1, for getting a living Dex into Stadium 1. The, boxes there. Professor Oak will give you a Psyduck that knows Amnesia. Which, Amnesia in Gen 1 is a lot better move, because of the way the special stat works. Oh, actually, before I go through the Whirl Islands... Do I? No, I don't need Waterfall. Yeah, I'll keep the empty slot on you. Throw... Oop. Utility... Well, actually, I'll throw Polar up front, because I'm probably going to run into some fights. Actually, no, I have repels, I think, at this point. Don't I? Just double-checking that I don't have the box I was looking for earlier, just in my items. I don't see it. I have no repels. I'm gonna go ahead and fly somewhere and buy some real quick. Blackthorn probably has the best repels. At least the best repels in Johto. I'll just take some max repels. While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and deposit the items that I got from the evolution stones I got from Bill's father, or grandfather. Alright, now I can go to the Whirl Islands. Oh, hang on. One more thing I wanted to show off. In the Pokedex... No, not search. Option, unknown mode. I caught all the unknown. I think I may have messed around with a save file at one point and accidentally triggered a flag to get them all, because typically this is supposed to show up in the order you acquire them, and I definitely didn't catch them A, B, C, D, E etc. But I do have all of them. And I like how they give you little symbols at the bottom to, like, there's words associated with each unknown. I don't know why, necessarily. Do they do that? The only reason I could think is, like, to give you clues on what other unknown look like. So you could look at, you know, there, and see, oh, that's what E is supposed to look like if you've never seen one before. But I also don't know why X just gives you XXXXXXX. Like, there was no word they could have thought up? Just a bunch of X's? Okay. But, yeah, I do have all the unknown, I just didn't catch them in that order. Go ahead and drop a repel. Because I already did everything in the Whirl Islands, I just forgot to get the Silver Feather first. So I just need to run down and catch Lugia. Which I believe the fastest way down is through the top right island. Or actually the only way down. Because there's a fork right at the start here. Oh. Because I don't really need Flash. You never need Flash, but it's nice to have, especially when there's a 50-50 on do I go north or south. I believe it's north? Yeah, north. Then this takes you to another ladder, which takes you to the room before, to the room with a big waterfall, which you don't need waterfall to go down, just to go up, which is a little weird, but whatever. And then through here. There he is, Lugia. Go ahead and throw Utility, my smear goal designed to catch Pokemon, up front. Gas! I've got gas! Why are you fighting me? Ooh, Rain Dance. Does that do anything for you? I don't think you know any water... Oh no, you probably know Hydro Pump. How much? Ooh. Something Seismic Toss would do a little bit more than that. Do a little bit more or a little bit less. Ugh. Because 4 will probably knock him out. And that's going to be a lot of false swipes, unfortunately. Oh, you do know Recover, don't you? I almost wonder if it wouldn't be better to just have him stay awake and just try and burn through those recovers. Just deal a little bit of damage, let him recover, a little bit of damage, let him recover. Ooh, that's probably gonna knock me out because I'm pretty sure it's still raining. Yeah, maybe a Psychic wouldn't knock him out, but... I've still got the Master Ball, but I'd rather not use it. I like the prize of keeping it unused and still catching everybody. The glory in it. Trying to think. I believe Ultra Balls are still my best bet. Maybe no, the level ball is how much higher I am than them. Hit him with the Psychic, see how much it does. That's 3 Hydro Pumps so far. I believe 3 Rain Dances. What, 2 recovers? Gust. Okay. Does Lugia really learn Gust after Aeroblast? Because I know, like, Lugia and Ho-Oh in Crystal, neither has, like, their signature move. Because they're, like, too high level. I guess maybe, yeah, they did that, like, they learned their signature moves at, like, 1 or 10 or whatever. I'll just try and catch again. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do another Psychic or not. I don't think I have any other status on my team, do I? Yeah, recover. Ooh, I really wish you hadn't done Rain Dance. This is gonna do a lot. Well, you are higher level than me. Okay. I'm pretty sure that was his last Rain Dance. That was recover number 4, I think. Nope. Not pack, fight. Well, alright. Yeah, if you just want to burn through all of those, that'd be great. I'll just drop a revive on Smeargle, because I'm pretty sure you can take a Gust. I want to say that's his last Hydro Pump. Might have one more. Haven't been counting super well. Just want to double check. Yeah, unless I start with Magneton and drop like a Thunderbolt and try and paralyze him that way. Sleep is going to be my best bet for status. Okay, there's his last Hydro Pump. Right? Hydro Pump has 5, not 10. Oh, does Hydro Pump have 10? The only other ball that I would think of would be the heavy ball, but I don't think Lugia... I looked it up at one point. The heavy ball is truly worthless. There's like 2 Pokemon you can find in the wild that it would be like worthwhile using it on. Because every Pokemon that it like would be worth catching is like a steel type that evolves through trade, which can't be found in the wild. Even most legendaries are only like neutral or whatever, like it's as good as a Pokeball. I think the only Pokemon you really want to use it on is like Snorlax. Because unfortunately all of the legendaries are birds. Hydropump must just have 10. All the legendaries are birds, which like they went lore accurate, and like birds are very light in reality, so they're like very light in game as well in order to fly. Tempted to just reset right now. No, I've burned through a couple. Quite a bit of his PP. I just don't know how many recovers he has left at this point, unfortunately. I want to say that was like 6 or 7. Probably about 2 more before I revive Smeargle. One more. I'm curious how much an Ice Beam would do. Depending on what the weather's like, I guess. It'll probably do about as much as a Rain Dance Surf. And it could freeze. Still recovering. Okay. Still? Really? How much PP does Recover have? I thought it was only 10. Recover must be 20 or something. I mean, it works well enough for me. 'Cause if I can get the 10% on the Ice Beam's freeze... Unfortunately, no abilities yet, so no Serene Grace or anything. Have to hope it's not a critical hit. Alright. Just do a quick reset. Which is why you always save before fighting a legendary. Speaking of... I think I am just going to swap to Dr. Slow at the start. Just go for those Ice Beams. Like I was previously. Oh wow, Hydro Pump did nothing. I wasn't doing a whole lot before, I didn't realize just how little it was doing. Oh, there's the freeze. I'll go for Surf. Go for one more Surf. Trying to debate whether I want to go for swap out to Smeargle. Try and false swipe him down a little more. 'Cause it's 10% per turn, I think. Still frozen. Still frozen. Still frozen. One more false swipe. Alright, an Ultra Ball away. And just hope he doesn't unfreeze until I can catch him. Maybe you want a Lure Ball, is that it? You are like the king of the sea or whatever. Oh, so close. Probably should just stick with Ultra Balls. Though it is fun to just try out the other balls to see if they work. Hey! Just got real lucky with that freeze. I feel like usually whenever I freeze a Pokemon, they always de-thaw the next turn. No name for Lugia. And with that, I have caught every Pokemon except for Celebi. I thought about modding the game to make the Celebi event appear. There's a mod out there that does that, but I don't know. I don't even think having Celebi does anything for you. Also, how do I get out of here? Do I have an escape rope? No. Is this an exit? It is. Okay. For some reason I thought that just looped around. Alright. With that... Actually, what I might do... So I'm gonna fly to Olivine first. Because Lugia went pretty quickly. So... I'm gonna heal first, I guess. The next thing I was gonna do was go fight Red. But I was thinking if I had some time after that, I could go check out the Battle Tower. Because I don't believe I ever did. So I want to drop you... and you... pull out the rest of my team. I don't know that I've ever checked out the battle tower in Crystal. A whole lot, you can win a special gift. I've done the battle tower in other games, but I don't remember what the difference is in Crystal. I figured I'd do at least try and go for a 7 win streak. Speaking of hold items, I wanted to swap those around a little bit. Because you've got leftovers, you've got the amulet coin. That's definitely doing nothing for me. You've also got leftovers. And quick claw. So... to give you... the mint berry. I don't know if it'll allow me to go in with multiple items, multiple of the same item. I guess I can try. Go ahead and give Polar and Blossom the leftovers. Challenge. Oh. Must not hold the same items. I believe... I don't know that I have any great items to give to Magneton. I have more leftovers, oh boy. Oh, there's the normal box. I'll go and give him the magnet, I guess. He's got 2 electric moves. So before I go fight Red, I'll swing by home and open that up. Drop the leftovers in the amulet coin in here. Now I'll challenge the battle tower. Oh, I actually need 3 Pokemon in my party specifically? Okay. Who do I want to use? I think I'll deposit Magneton. Yeah, I think Dr. Slow, Blossom, and Rogue are gonna be my 3. challenge at 50... okay. So I guess I have to challenge at 60 because they're all 55. Oh, I didn't change the order, did I? Whoops. Meant to start with Meganium to set up screens. Oh well, this works for me. Ooh, crunch. That's gonna hurt. But not too bad. I don't know if a Surf will one-shot him. I think I'm gonna go for rest now. 'Cause he's gonna crunch again. The mint berry I added will wake Dr. Slow up immediately. I'll get crunched again, but another Surf will take out Arcanine. As long as this doesn't crit, I'll be in a better position than I would have been. Houndoom. Ugh. I could throw out a Houndoom of my own, but... I'm almost certainly going to get crunched again. And this one's got stabbed, so I'm probably going down. Ugh. Yeah, Flamethrower probably does do a little bit more. Just kind of hoping for the defense down on Crunch. Well, I was hoping not to lose to the first match, but... Unfortunately, both of the fire types knew dark type moves, and that wasn't good for my water psychic type. I was hoping at least once I took down Arcanine, maybe their, Slow King could have done a little bit more, but... Yeah, no running. I was wondering if I could just bail, but... Unless their third Pokemon is really bad against Meganium. And this somehow doesn't KO me. Yeah. I'll give it one more try, but I want Meganium up front this time. Also, the way they were talking, it made it sound like there was multiple styles of challenge, but... I guess it's the different levels. know, in later games, there's, they'll mix up the rules, and, oh, this is the one where you can use items, or that's the one where you have to rent Pokemon and whatnot. Zaborowski? That's a name and a half. You're probably using special, so then throw up a light screen. Toxic. Ugh. What happens if I earthquake you? You protect. Okay. I'm gonna jump to Dr. Slow, because that'll turn the toxic into regular poison. And then I just jump back. I guess I should have brought a physical attacker, shouldn't I? And yeah, now the Toxic's gonna do nothing to me. I was hoping you'd go for a Protect. You're just gonna keep Psychicking. I wonder how much a Giga Drain will heal for me. Oh, never mind. Oof. That was a critical? And you know soft-boiled? You sure I can't just tap out? Actually just have to sit here and let the poison beat me? I didn't think I'd do phenomenal in here, if I'm honest, but I figured I'd do a little bit better than out on round 1, out on Pokemon 1. Pokemon 1 and Pokemon 2. If I want to win, I have to just gamble for Ice Beam freezing again. Oof. Well, anyway, I need my Pokemon back. 'Cause I need to go home. I need to go home and put up my trophy for winning. I never liked how these games, when you deposit Pokemon, it puts them at the bottom of the box. I know it's a little more complicated programming-wise to put them at the top, but I don't know, still. It'd be so much, you know, nicer for just pulling them back out. No, actually, I don't want everybody, do I? I need to... yeah, Rogue, you can go back in. Because I still need to explore Mount Silver, which means I need Psyduck again. So, go into my bag, and open up my normal box. There was a trophy inside! Tristan sent the trophy home. And then I go to my computer, change the decoration ornament to Silver Trophy. I want to put it on the right side. There it is. It's an adorable silver trophy. I don't know if adorable is the word I would use, but fair enough. I did the mystery gift with Pokemon Stadium 2 every now and again. I never managed to get anything more for my room. I was really hoping for a plant of some sort, but I was never able to get anything. Yeah, Blossom up front works. So I need to... Actually... Hey, Tangela. Bye, Tangela. I think there was also an item I may have missed over this way. I think it was just like a full restore or something. May have grabbed it off screen, honestly. Yeah, I think there was something there, but... I definitely know that there's things actually in Mount Silver. What I don't remember is what HMs I need. I know it's Waterfall. I think Flash? Yeah, for this first room. Or do I not need Waterfall? That might be the second room. Might have got those two mixed up. That's a terrible matchup for me. Bunch of grass types outside and poison flying inside. Figured grass would be good for the cave, but apparently not. Let's just swap Magneton up front. That'll actually be useful for later, because I want to just escape rope out of here. So I want to grab all the items with Psyduck first, and then come in with my full team to take on Red. Yeah, no way that wasn't a hidden item. Is a hidden power enough to take out an Onix? It is. Why couldn't I have found any of these Onix when I had Meganium up front? I might just throw on one of those repels. I was thinking it'd be nice to grind up some levels before going for red, but these guys are giving basically nothing. Yeah, I probably will throw in a repel. It'd be very funny if I find a max repel while going through here. No hidden item on that one. Just the regular item. Is this... This has to be a hidden item as well, right? No. Oh, there it is. And I think, yeah, I need waterfall here, which Psyduck currently doesn't know. But he's got that free slot, so... Yeah, real funny. You don't actually need waterfall to get to red. You just need it to get all the items. No, is this a... No. They don't usually put hidden items next to real items. Or visible items, I guess. But it's always nice to check. I think there's just one more little area. Yeah, because that leads to red. But I need to go down this way. Those are all of the items available in Mount Silver. Can I give protein to anybody? Just Diesel? Yeah, okay. PP up. Nobody's really been lacking in anything. I guess you can have more earthquakes. Maybe I should have gotten some of those vitamins at the radio tower. Drop Ace, and then pull Rogue back out. And go take on the former champion. I'm gonna check my items first real quick. I don't even know if I actually have any revives. I have 7 max revives, 4 regular revives. That'll probably be fine. I don't think there's anything else I have in here. Unless I want to drop 3 rare candies on somebody. I've got a couple other PP ups, I guess. Might as well use them. Oh, there's max repels. Who's got a low PP move? I think Thunder has 10? Yeah, and wouldn't really need it anyway. Wouldn't need that many of them. I might drop some on Psychic or Ice Beam. Maybe one more on Earthquake there. Giga Drain's already maxed out. Maybe some more for Giga Drain here. Yeah, you're solid. Give Giga Drain 1. Give Earthquake 1 more. Or 1 there and then 1 more here. I'll go ahead and give Psychic 2. Drop 1 on Ice Beam, I guess. Thunderbolt can have 1, and Thunder can have 1. Why not? Actually, I should heal first. The only question is... oh, can I get through here without being able to see? Still down here. Okay. Oh, never mind. I didn't leave. If I go all the way up, run into something. Take 1 step down. Is this... there we go. Now I'm up top. Here's where having some of these items would actually be kind of helpful. There we go. Yeah, once you're in this room, for some reason it's all lit up. But it's just that first room is dark for some reason. Not that I'm complaining, per se. I guess the first room is inside the mountain, and then this is, like, on the mountain face. Look, it's me! A carbon copy of me! It is a bit weird seeing them side by side. How they couldn't, like, alter the male, protagonist sprite at all from the first game. I don't know. I guess it saves on space. So... I think I want to open with Diesel. I'm stuck between Diesel and Polar. Both will resist Pikachu's electric attacks. But Polar will be able to set up Rain, getting rid of the hail. But Diesel will actually be able to fight back against Pikachu. Alternatively, I start with Blossom, who does no Earthquake. I can just set up a screen real quick and set up better for later on in the fight. Honestly, that might be the way to go. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll start with Meganium. Meganium will hopefully take out Pikachu. Which will probably bring in Lapras? Ooh, maybe Charizard. I don't know. I'll see where things go from there. Charm. Okay. I'll take it, I guess. Oh, is there no hail? I thought that was... I must have been Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I guess. I don't think I didn't start with Magneton. One and done. I like how everybody comments on Pikachu being like the highest level trainer Pokemon across like every game, but it's clearly because it's a Pikachu and not a Raichu. Like, I don't know why they didn't just have a lower level Pikachu holding a light ball. I guess maybe they didn't want easy access to the light ball. I don't know. That's probably a poison move coming in. Either way, I think Blink will be able to handle anything that Venusaur can throw at me. Sunny Day. Interesting. Clearly going for the Solar Beam, but I don't know why you would against a Meganium? I don't know that those screens really did that much. I'm surprised you don't have Synthesis or something. I guess Venusaur doesn't learn Synthesis, does he? He's just solar beaming away. So now we're probably getting Lapras. Right? Espeon. Right. Forgot you had Espeon. Actually, does he have Lapras in this game? I remember that changed from Crystal to the remakes. Pokemon he's missing. Is it Lapras or Snorlax? I think he's missing Lapras, actually. They probably didn't want to double up on Lapras and Blastoise. Hey, speaking of... Probably back to Blossom, actually, because this is going to be, Ooh. Actually, he probably knows Ice Beam, doesn't he? Ice Beam or Blizzard. Let's see how much a Giga Drain does. Ooh. Kind of hoping it'd be faster. Yeah. Should have stuck with Polar. Oh, should have gone for Thunder. Maybe Thunderbolt. Oh no. That Surf's gonna hurt. But I think I'll be able to take it. Ah. Fly or Giga Drain? I should do more. I think Fly would just because of my attack stat. Hey, nice dodge. Just go for the Giga Drain. Finish him off. I believe in this game, Blastoise's defenses are even because when they split the special stat, they gave him a little more special defense than special attack. In Gen 1, his defense was better. There's Snorlax. I think Diesel has better defenses. Better physical defense. I'll go for Curse, why not? Yeah. I was really hoping it wouldn't paralyze me. Might just go for a full restore. I wanted to try and use no items, but... I'll go for another Earthquake first. Ah. Knowing my luck, I'm probably going to get paralyzed immediately again, but... Yep. I think this leaves me at an advantage, because Earthquake did a little bit more than half. So as long as I can get 2 off before he wakes up again. Does he know Sleep Talk? Also, nice Quick Claw. Hey, nicely done, Diesel. That just leaves Charizard. Water Gun, go! Yeah, I'll go ahead and swap to Dr. Slow. Probably just keep Flamethrowering, unless he knows Dragon Breath or something. Fire Spin. More Surf. Did I use... No, I used Rogue. Yeah, I used everybody a little bit. Sort of. Megadium didn't do a whole lot, unfortunately. But that's that. I'm officially the best. Until I go back to the battle tower. Yeah, that's... As far as I'm aware, everything Pokémon Crystal has to offer. Still got like 20 minutes left. I might try going back to the battle tower. Slightly different team or something. See if I can't get better than out on the first battle. But otherwise, yeah, next time, moving on to Stadium 2. I love those dancing Ditto. Something about the left-to-right movement is just very fun. It is a little weird that the credits play twice in this game. Once when you beat the Elite Four, and then once again when you beat Red. It makes enough sense, you know, it's the final challenge and then the final challenge. But I don't know. I don't think you can re-challenge Red, unfortunately, because that would be a really good grinding spot. Because otherwise, the next best place is like in Viridian. And it's like once a day you can challenge a trainer who's got a bunch of level like 50s or whatever. I guess I could go challenge the Elite Four again, but I don't know that I really want to. I think... So I want Diesel. I think he's going to be my best physical attacker. Blink is there as well, but he's better for, like... His speed is better than anything else. And I think I'd rather bring Rogue. Yeah, Rogue for speed over Blink. Well... No, I think I will bring Blink. And I've got a physical attacker in Diesel, so I just need a special attacker. Sorry, Blossom. I don't think you're gonna cut it. So it just leaves Dr. Slow or Polar. Yeah, I'll just bring the other three that I didn't bring last time, I guess. Try out the Battle Tower one more time. Unfortunately, there's no way to challenge at anything other than 5 levels above where I am. Actually, I've got Hidden Power Dragon, don't I? There's not a whole lot you can do to me. Well, nothing super effective at least. Ugh. That was a critical? Oh yeah, I don't Dr. Slow, do I? Ugh, I don't like this. Are these Pokemon all, like, perfect IVs and stuff? I feel like 5 levels shouldn't be making this big a difference. Like, I just took on Red. I mean, there was some problems, but, like, nothing crazy. Amazed Blink survived that. I can't do anything to this Kingdra. I didn't think Kingdra's defenses were that good. It was mostly its typing that, like, helps it resist things. Oof. quick Google. I don't know if I'm just bad or... Yeah, list of Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know. Other than everybody saying it's real difficult, apparently. I can't find anything specific. But, like I said, I believe that is everything Pokémon Crystal. So, I'll reorganize these boxes a little bit off screen, but next time... Pokemon Stadium 2, where we take this team through the Gym Leader Castle, and this team and maybe a couple surprises through the what's it? The regular Poké Cups. Yeah, until then, bye-bye.